software. You know, this last year, we grew in spite of our software. You know, I'm ready to have a website a little better, be a little nimble, mobile. And I tell you, Chris Burns, good thing he's a big boy. I mean, good thing he's 6'8", big guy, because he shouldered a lot of the load this year for me. And we've got a plan in effect. We're going to be nimble again. We're going to be the innovators and leading out front. Our product line, Luis and I have been working on some surprises for you, working on our branding, working on our messaging to keep it very simple. And you're going to see that this year. International. We're working behind the scenes right now. Software has kind of held us up in some areas, but you're going to see It Works Inc. of some other countries. And we'll have that presence there. And so I say that to you, that we have big appetites here. You know, we're hungry. We're hungry to show the world what It Works can do. And that our culture and the way we do business, a little more Jimmy Buffett than Warren Buffett, will work in this world today. And not only will it work, we'll be the innovators that everybody else wants to follow. Now, you know, as I'm going from vision, I mean, here we just came out with Success from Home. Second time, 2 years in a row, that they chose us and said, you know, we'll be there. The Success owner was here. I didn't know he was coming in Thursday night. I knew he was going to come in Friday and with the magazines. He came in Thursday night and then Friday morning, and I saw him Friday afternoon, and I saw him last night at the cocktail party. He wouldn't leave. He said, hey, these guys are cool. And he's been in every boardroom out there, and yet they realize that what we're doing here is special. You know, there's good companies out there. I'm not taking anything away from them. But I think a lot of companies today don't stand for something. And when I say stand for something, I really mean standing for each other and pulling people up and making sure that you're not focused on yourself. You're focused on how many lives can we really change. And there's not a person in this leadership tables up here that hasn't consciously made that decision that they're going to go out there and really get focused on other people. And it's amazing what comes back to you when you do that. You know, we are creating legacies. You know, you get in this, a lot of you sitting out there in the seats and go, legacies? I just want to pay my bills next month. Well, that's the first step. And then the next step is, as you continue to grow, you start to realize what you got in your hands here. I think this weekend, you're starting to realize what's in your hands. That this isn't just a thing or a hobby. This is a vehicle that will give you the opportunity to take a dream board and make it your reality. That you can take the impossible and make it possible, and take the uncommon and make it common. And that's what we got here this weekend, and I hope you can take that away, what you have. Our goal is being known as a debt-free company, taking more people debt-free with that crazy rap thing. And when you realize what it will do, is it will give freedom to you, to you, to you, to you, to you, to you. I can't say 6,000 U's with my throat. Turn right now and say, freedom to you and you. Let's get everybody. To you, to you, to you. Oh, I like it. We're setting new standards in this industry. We're becoming a game changer. I've never liked following people. You see the wrong side of them. If you're not leading, it's not a good view. So here at It Works, we're innovators. Now I'm telling you about It Works. Let's bring this back to you. This mission is about you. Yeah, we give and we help, But really, right now, it's about you. Your mind's been stretched. You've heard a lot of great things. There's a group of ladies who are just screaming, ah, ah, ah. And I said, well, what are you screaming about you? I don't know, they're screaming, I'm screaming, woo! I thought, oh, wait a minute. We got to bring this down here. Let's take it back a little simple here. I've been here before, where you get really excited. You're on the mountaintop right now. You're in a safe group. You're amongst our people. Somebody up here said you can't choose family. But what's nice is once you're in one of our family trees, you're chosen to be around people like-minded, people like you. So it's safe here right now. Passion, energy. Man, I'm looking at our leaders here. They got such great energy. You know, when Sean was talking about happiness, we do that. We're already looking at that glass. We don't look at it as half empty. We're looking at when can we fill the rest of it. It's safe here. But what's going to happen when you leave here? I told you Thursday night that we're going to stretch your mind this weekend. Once a mind is stretched, it never goes back to the original size. You will never be the same. So what are we going to do about that? You know, you made some decisions. I was just reading The Freedom. That's awesome. If we do those things, look at the families and lives. Look at the kids that you're going to model to. They're going to grow up saying, I'm debt-free. This is what my family did. We didn't have that stress on us. So if you made a decision, it takes new action to start getting results. So what new actions are we going to take so when you go home, how will this really change you? How will it impact you? And I want each of us kind of thinking on that a little bit. You know, again, you're passionate, but the world can be tough out there, right? There are people out there not as nice as us. I know it's hard to believe. Some are negative. Some are haters. You know, I used to tell people when I taught school, it had gotten so bad in our school that when I would go to the teacher's lounge, I would stop for a minute, think of something negative to say, so I would fit in. How many people work in an environment like that? We don't want that. We don't want the haters. You're going to have some people that say no to you. They don't get it yet. They will. You might be in your diamond coat by then, or double diamond, or triple. They'll get it, they'll come back, and they'll work out better. I believe every person in here has extraordinary gifts. I believe you're destined to not live an ordinary life. My question to you is, what are you going to do with this one and only life? You know, I've heard it said, you've heard it said, this isn't a dress rehearsal, it's the real thing. So you got this one and only life. Are you going to leave here this weekend and go, that was awesome, and feel good for the next 48 hours? Feel good for the next week? Or are you ready to really draw the line and let nothing get in your way? Procrastination is not your destination. I want you to call this home. I want you to dig in and let this be the difference in your life. I want you to make a difference, not only in your business today, in your family, in your relationships, in you. I want to see that new action. You know, procrastination is another word for waiting. You know what waiting means? Waiting means you're not going to do it. If you wait to do the steps to success, you're not going to do it. If you're waiting for everything to get right to go to Diamond, you're not going to go to Diamond. We are not going to let procrastination not equal your destination. So I'm challenging you right now, when you leave here today, don't let the distractions, the world's bumps, mountains sometimes, get in your way and let you lose your focus. Are you ready to really stand up and make this your time? Are you ready to really say, you know what, no more excuses. This is it. You know, I was thinking at Diamond Days, I had a pair of sunglasses, and I said to people, you know, whether you started the business today or you've been in a while, sometimes, you know, the greatest part of this business is people, and yet sometimes people are the greatest headache. Those of you who've been in the business a while, you know you got that one person that's going to call you and you go, oh no. She just bloated for the 27th time in a row. Oh no. They messed her checks up and sent them to her old address instead of the new one. Oh no. They're going to drain the energy out of me. See, we talked about you've got to learn to spend 80% of your time with the 20% that are doing all the work for you and with you and the goals with you. But when those other people draw you down, we had these sunglasses, and I said, sometimes, you know, just put these on and kind of go to your own world. Just kind of, they can't get to me. I'm free. Just check out. But you know what I found? Somebody said, Mark, I live where it's cold. The sun's not shining. I can't even find my sunglasses. So what happens when you don't have your sunglasses and we need something else? Well, today I'm going to give you a word. And this word I want you to take with you as you leave here today. And any time there's something negative, anytime something is starting to pull you down, I want you to use this word to refocus you and get you back. So I'm going to give you a word. It's going to help you get it back. Right now, refocus. You say the word and you're like, that's that word at conference. And it brings you back to this group right now and this feeling you have when you know you got the vehicle here to really make your dream board come alive. So, you know, what's that word? We got to come up with something pretty powerful. You had a tough day. You need to get your groove back. I was thinking earlier, I gave the It Works Award, and I went backstage, and Billy said, I talked to your mom this morning. She's feeling better. I'm like, Billy didn't know my mom 2 years ago, and she's comforting me back there while I'm trying to give her an award and get her picture with her. I thought, we need a song that if Billie Jean heard it, she'd go, this is good. To kind of get your groove back a little bit. Something that when you're feeling like they're taking away, they're giving me some hate, I want you to feel this a little bit. Now I know sometimes the negative out there, you need more attitude. You know, maybe it's your brother-in-law that's a little bit of a hater, or a boss that just drives you wild. You got to think that's temporary, because we're going to get rid of those bosses. Check, full time. Why is it that only people not spending energy on their own dreams have the energy to hate on someone else's? I can't ever figure that out. And it's your parade they want to rain on. So with them, we got to have something with attitude. So attitude, we got to have a song a little stronger. Now that's better. That's better. All right, so I got I got a boom when I need to be a little softer. I got something a little more powerful. But you know what? Sometimes you might need something just because you want to celebrate. Debt-free, that's celebrating. Completing the steps to success, that's powerful. Or maybe you're just feeling blessed today because you're part of a great team. Now for that, you gotta have a song with even more attitude. And with that song, I'm looking for boom. Now that's it. Boom. You gotta have some real. All right. So that's the word that we're gonna take away right now is boom. Boom is a period of prosperity, growth, increase greatly in happiness, wealth, health, fun, and freedom. A resounding noise or sound, rumble, roar, blare, or blast that lets the whole world know we're here. You've had the gold boom, the internet boom, the Wall Street boom. Now it's time for a little it works boom. Boom with attitude. We're going to use this hashtag it works boom, Facebook, Twitter. We're going to let the world find out what boom really is. Now, I got a little problem with my throat going on, so I'm going to need some help here. I'm going to need your help here a little bit. Stand up for me, will you? I need a little energy here. You have to help me here. My voice is cracking a little bit. I'm going to say something. I need you to give me a boom back. When the world said debt-free is not sexy, it works said. When the world said 2012 goal of doubling in sales in a tough economy was crazy, it works said. And then you guys doubled that. Give me two booms. Boom, boom. You know what? When the world said you can't move an entire company to Florida, it worked said. When the world said you can't outgrow in 1 year your whole corporate headquarters and rival Google on a new headquarters, it worked said. The world said you can't tight, tone, and firm in 45 minutes.
Love it.
Luis, and it works, said. The world said you had to wait 90 days or more to get your sexy back. Sandy and many of the people up here, and it works, said. Oh, I like it. The world said you can't be happy and more productive. But Sean, and it worked, said, come on, help me, I gotta get up here. The world said you cannot earn $1 million in 1 year. But the Dempseys and the Walshes, and it worked, said. The world said Tina and Bubba can't pay their house off. But Tina, Bubba, and it worked, said. Oh, you gotta feel this a little better. The world said Shelby couldn't bring her husband home from Afghanistan. Couldn't get debt free, but Shelby and that word said. The world said Kelly Gentle would work at Walmart for the rest of her life, and Kelly and that word said. Nikki, Shelly, many other people in this room, they said you couldn't retire your husbands, but Nikki, Shelly, and the rest of it work said. The world said single moms couldn't pay off debt. They couldn't pay off $30,000 in debt. And Brenda, and it worked, said. The world says you can't own your own time. You can't stay at a loved one's bedside for weeks and weeks and still get paid. But Rusty and the Lackeys said. The world says You cannot walk out of here today and actually change your life. The world says you'll leave here and you'll forget this feeling you got right now. The world says that you don't have an extraordinary life. I say, my corporate team says, this leadership says, and all of it works says, we can do this if you really want this. You can draw the line in the sand and say, this is my time. Give me a high five to the person next to you. Your time, your time, your time. I'm telling you, this is your time.
Let's run out.
It works, says, boom. Hey, I need some help to do these promotions. You mind if I bring a few people up here? The world said you could not rap the whole world. Pam Souter said, woo! The world said there's only one magic mic. But it works, said, woo! The world said Wally wouldn't get emotional during all those stories. But his heart, the It Works way, his heart said, oh. Woo!
Yeah! Let's do this! You guys ready?
We're waiting for this moment right now, guys. You guys ready?
I'm
ready.
We're ready.
How are these guys going to get out of debt? How are they going to go out and change their life? I mean, we got the greatest compensation plan in the world, but we need to give them a little boom here.
We gotta give them some boom. You ready for some boom?
All right, let's get down to business.
You guys want to hear what we got for you? Now let's go.
Oh, come on. Do you want to hear it?
These are my people. I think they're ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Guys, 2012 was a special year, right? Very special for a lot of people in here. A foundational part of what we had was the get out of debt bonus. The good bonus, right? 10 million in earnings in 2012. We didn't have the good bonus after December 31st, but what do you think, guys? We want to bring it back. Bring it back. Any new distributor who joins between January 1 and March 20th and achieves Diamond, in the first 3 calendar months, we're going to give you guys the $10,000 good bonus. If they came in already, January 1, we're going back to January 1 on it.
All right, I like it.
I know there's a couple people in here, though, that maybe missed their opportunity. How many executives, rubies, emeralds, maybe missed their chance? Where are they at? But they want to get out of debt.
They're already in?
If you're already in and have not yet reached Diamond, if you get to Diamond, on March 31st,
I think that freezing is sexy, guys.
very sexy.
Who's sexy?
Every one of those stickers are gonna
Wow.
March 31st. March 31st.
March 31st.
And then Diamond Company. Wow.
Anybody who has not yet hit Diamond, you get to Diamond by March 31st. We're going to give you a $10,000 good bonus. How's that for?
That's an it works.
How is that?
Oh.
Look at that. Get out of debt. How is that for an it works?
What? Wait a second. what, Mike?
What about everybody who's already hit diamond?
You want something else?
Where's Doug is not, yes he is. Oh no.
And Doug is standing too.
Where is all the diamonds that are already in the house? What about, wait a second, what about the double diamonds?
What about double diamonds? Where are you?
So I want to hear, where's the diamonds and double diamonds? Let's see if we can hear a little bit. We already got a date set, March 31st. I mean, the next step for them, if they really pushed it with all these stories, with the magazine, with the party pad, with the blitz card, with everything, what if we introduced a triple diamond good bonus? So, if you go diamond, that's 10, but they're already diamond, guys. They've already earned that.
Okay.
So, if you're a diamond or a double diamond, what do you guys say? Let's throw out, hey Doug, 25 grand?
25 grand?
That sounds pretty cool.
Give me an 8 words.
Boom! Diamonds! Double diamonds! And anybody else, if you hit triple diamond for the first time by March 31st, $25,000 for you. I love it! Woo! That's awesome! Woo! It's awesome.
It's hard to beat that.
Hard to beat that.
Well, I think we've got some triples in the room.
Sounds like a couple.
Triples.
How about all the triples in the room? We can't leave you out.
What do you
So,
think?
you know, we went back to Doug and we said, Doug, 10,000 diamonds. 25,000 triple. We gotta give something up big for these presidentials.
Look behind me.
My God.
Presidential diamonds, $50,000.
What's that, man?
Can I get it at
Mike,
once?
what if someone's emerald and they became diamond or skipped a double or went to triple? Or what if they went president? Could they get all the
hold
bonuses?
on. So somebody's emerald right
I
now,
know, right?
and they become
What's happening right now?
a diamond. They're gonna get the 10,000.
They skip it. They go to
They go to presidential.
presidential.
Let's pay them the 50, the 25, and the 10.
That's a 8 words.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money out there. Hey, it's like that's a lot of money. How much? What is that, Mark?
Now wait a minute. Wally comes in, gives the ball back. Mike's up in it, Pam's up in it. You guys are kind of leaving me out here by myself.
That's a lot. Now, hold on now. That's a lot.
Let me think about it a minute.
I'm thinking we gave them 10,000. I bet the Burnses are so excited about this. I bet the Hartmans are so. I bet all you in the front are so excited about this. 10,000, 25,000, 50,000.
Well, let's watch this.
I could puke. I'm just saying.
ambassadors. We've been wanting a new ring. Major and Cammy been wearing me out, saying nothing to shoot for. So we're going to bring in Black Diamond. We're going to throw in a $100,000 good bonus when you get there. And we're going to make this based on an experience you won't forget. First of all, we're going to have a little jet time. Take you to one of your meetings or let you have a little fun. And then we're going to bring you down to Florida. And down in Florida, we're going to design this around you. And there might be some sun, there might be some golfing, there might be headed out to a shopping experience, headed out to the ranch with the gang. We're going to make it an experience you never forget. We're going to tape it to give you the experience and make a tape of it so you can have it for your family tree. And then we're going to go over to the new office and have a little ceremony. If Hollywood can do it, it works can do it at a whole nother level. And we're going to call this the Black Diamond Experience. And I want to turn around a little bit. We've had how to promote. We want to make this promotion a little different. You know, I want to take the emphasis off a little bit on structure and make it on taking a position and making it about income. So starting this next paycheck, if you create a paycheck over $100,000 a month for 6 months in a row, we're going to make you a Black Diamond. So, presidentials and ambassadors, let the games begin.
So you're telling me there's no deadline to this?
No deadline.
There's no March 31st to this. Whenever they achieve that, they get $100 grand plus all that plus a little more.
All they gotta do is get her done.
Whoa, you got some running to do, presidentials and ambassadors.
Some of you have been asking me for a challenge. Some of you are right close to it. Some are over that. 6 months in a row and you're there. Major, will that motivate you a little bit?
Are you motivated?
Denise, will that motivate you a little bit? Cammy, can you get it done? All right. This has been about Mission Possible. It's about taking our team, walking our talk. I mean, you've just seen the freedom over there, all the stickers of what you guys have told me you want to do. We're giving you the fuel to do it. We're throwing the gas for you to make the fire. So my question is, you take the comp plan that we know is exceptional, throw in good bonuses on steroids, and take this to a whole nother level?
I love it, guys. What do you think?
Let's do it.
We touched